20 hoodie order, 2 colors, 4 prints. Gonna be doing left chest, right pocket, left sleeve, and a back print. If you wanna watch the whole thing, stay tuned right after this intro.
Let go of everything.
Thank you for watching that intro. Waiting on UPS. They're always on point. My driver's good. He usually gets here about 11:45 to maybe 2 o'clock, 2:30. So maybe while I'm doing all this, he should be arriving, hopefully. And then we can get to pressing. So these are the sleeves prints on the shirts. And then, of course, you know how I do, the 2 colors. I put one on top of the other. So the wrench is pretty much gonna be the 2 colors. The print that actually goes on the pocket, it's gonna be on the right side pocket. I wanna say thank you to 4 Rods Garage. You can check him out at Instagram at 4 Rods Garage LLC. He's been doing business with me for the last 2.5 years. He orders all his t-shirts, all his shirts for his shop. He also buys and sells as well in his shop. So go give him a shout out, man. Like their page. That's the 2. I actually have, stuff cutting out right now on the Cameo. Let me change you in a different angle and I'll show you what I'm working on over here. At the weeding stage, of course, you weed everything out. I mean, you guys already know how to do that. Don't gotta explain the weeding part of it. This is the way I do my 2 colors to make it easier for me when I go to press, so the pressing time is not as long as it would be by me doing one by one. Just with a regular razor or a utility knife, whichever one you have. I try to cut exactly where the design is gonna go. Makes it easier for me. So I'm only doing the lift part in red. So this is what I do. I'll cut out the inside part. So you can see the clear film. Now, when you're gonna overlap these, you wanna make sure that this transfer sheet is not over any of the letters here. So when you put it on, just make sure that it goes over, but not overlapping any of the bottom parts, because then you have a whole big mess up and you're gonna have to do it all over again. You don't wanna do the job twice, trust me. So I would just hold it out. I'm hoping this is a good angle that you guys can see. Yeah, once I do that, I'll just look over it and I'll just line it up. Line it up as best as possible. That's it, man. That's as easy as that. I'll just tack it down. So that way it stays on the transfer. So no matter what you do, it ain't coming off. So then I will look at it again. I'll make sure that none of the transfer is touching my bottom part. As you can see there, none of the other transfer is touching the letters. So now you have the lift and the Instagram logo. One side is gonna be one color, but when you put it on the shirt and you press it, the colors that you want to stick on the shirt are gonna stick. So let me finish up all these. I have some more big back prints to weed up, and as soon as we get there, hopefully my hoodies will be here and I can get this order out tomorrow, maybe Monday, because I don't work weekends. Be right back, guys. UPS finally came in. They brought me all the hoodies, 20 hoodies, Gildan. I have a royal blue and a charcoal gray. Well, they just call it charcoal. I finally finished weeding everything out. Guys, I just want to let you guys know, if you have a lot of detail, as you can see here, a lot of small pieces, a lot of details. I don't know if I can bring it closer. If it's a lot of pieces, even on the bigger ones, like the back prints and stuff like that. Probably easier for me to just take one and show you guys. So if you could see, there's a lot of detail in the design, which is going to create more time consuming when you're weeding it out. And this is the reason why I want to go the DTF route, because you know my hands hurt after it took me 5 hours. So yeah, 5 hours is a long time with a pair of tweezers and a weeding pick. It can get there. I mean, but for right now, I don't have the DTF up and running, so this is the only method I have, or sublimation. But unfortunately, you cannot sublimate on colors like this unless you're sublimating onto vinyl. But then you're wasting more material, more time. So I just let my arthritis fingers go to work. So guys, I have, look at all this. And this is the third one of these little tiny pieces. Look at this, little tiny pieces you got to keep picking out. So remember, when you're giving a price quote or you're charging somebody, make sure that you factor in all the weeding process that you're going to be doing, because time is money. And it took me 5 hours to do 4 prints, weeding out for 20 shirts, 4 prints each. Okay, so keep that in mind and charge what you're supposed to charge. Don't charge less, because you're gonna hurt yourself. I know, because I have done it trying to help out a customer. I charge less, and then at the end, I'm the one that's crying after the product left, because I'm like, damn, I didn't make no money after all that time wasted and stuff. So charge what you're supposed to charge. Let's keep this industry at a level that we can make money off of this industry, because if everybody keeps charging less, then guess what? We're the ones that are going to be hurting. So now we're going to be at the pressing stage. So I'm not going to be pressing all of them on this video, because I don't want to make the video long. So I'll probably do maybe 1 hoodie, so that way you guys can see how it is and how it ends up. And then from there, I'll do the rest. Pressing stage has finally become. All right, so we're gonna be doing 4 prints. Like I told you, I'm only gonna be doing 1 hoodie. I already got my left chest printed out. Let's get the pressing. As you see, it's on there. Now I have to use a press pillow for these, because the hoodie's got a lot of seams. So I got different sizes that I have to use. Now I'm gonna use this size for the chest print. Everything's already pre-pressed to get the moisture out, and I lint rolled everything already for time. So this will be the first one. The temperature will be 305 for 15 seconds. That's one. I will do a second press just to make sure that it's in there. So now from right here, I would definitely go to the chest, the pocket print, since I'm already here. So with this print on the pocket, I will do the same thing. Just use a pillow because of the seams. Now the pockets are never straight, so this one you just gotta eyeball it. Just make sure that it's nice and flat. That looks good. So there we go. 15 seconds again. Now next I'm gonna do the actual left bottom sleeve print, which is the 2 color. This is also a 2 color, the one on the pocket. You see? So if you guys do my method, the other color will stay on there, but you just did 2 colors in one press instead of trying to play with it while it's hot. Right here, I'll do another press just to make sure that it sticks on. Yeah, see, that looks very good there. All right, so now from here, we are going to go to, don't worry guys, I'm gonna bring the shirt even closer. I did bend it a little bit just to get the center line, because on the sleeve, I also gave myself a center line. I pressed it before I got in here. Now I will put this flat where my crease is at that I did. I will stick my press pillow inside here. Now you don't have to go all the way in. And you can still see the line that you did. So that's great. So now with my reference line here, try to get this as straight as possible. Put it right there. That looks good to me. Now press it. Make sure it's the right side. Yeah, it is the left side. It's with the left thing. I didn't like the way the pressure was on that one. And that's because these presses, they in the back, well, right here in the center is where all the pressure goes. But since it's a floating plate, if you put something in the front, the back won't have the pressure. It'll still work, guys. It'll still work, but it's not gonna give you the pressure. I like firm pressure. So when I go to press it again, I still want more pressure. That's good. And I want to see the thread coming through the vinyl. That's how I know it's in the shirt. All right, guys, so let me lay this on the table. This is gonna be for the back print. So let me just lay this on the table. I'm hoping you guys can see all this. Now this graphic is a little bit harder because to get the center on this one is never, I don't know for what reason, I can never get it. It doesn't have to be perfect. So I will bring my design here. Now I know that this design, I think is 11.5 if I'm not mistaken. Actually 11 inches. So I'm gonna need 5.5 on each side. That's 5.5, that's 5.5. So that looks pretty good to me there, guys. So from here, I just tack it on each corner, I'll lift it up, and I'll look at it. Looks about right. So when they have the hood down, of course it's gonna go up higher when they have the hood up. So I'm figuring it's gonna be like right there. So that's perfect, 4.5 inches, depending on the size of the garment. Guess what, guys? Press away. Let's press away. Let's press away. So here, like I tell you, I'm gonna use a big one because these hoodies got seams. So you always want to be using something. This looks good, this looks good. All right. Now see, now it's too much pressure for me. That was hard pressure. It all depends, you know. So remember, this is a floating plate. So if you have something on the front, of course, you're not gonna get the same pressure, not even pressure, I should say. So by doing it, you know, full, you'll have even pressure. Double press. All right, guys, so this shirt is done. Or I guess a hoodie, I should say. So here you go. This is the way it is. Sorry, can't even grab it. So you got the left chest. Now this is of course a medium. I'm an extra large, so, but it still falls right on the chest. Even if you bring it up to the top where the other seam is at, still on my chest. This is the pocket print down here. Then you have your sleeve print, which is on the side. Like I told you, I ironed it before. So there's your sleeve print. And guys, the back print looks good, right? So that was it, guys. I don't want to do all of them because it would, the way I do it, I put them all. So if I'm doing the back print, I will do all the back prints. That way I'm just banging them out. And then I do all the chest print, bang them all out. So to make your life easier, just set it on there. Like I said, it won't come off and you could align everything good and it makes your job a lot faster. So guys, this is the end of the video. I thank you for watching. I thank you for being a subscriber. I thank you guys for this new year that you guys all been blessing me and liking my videos. I really appreciate it. You guys are helping me grow. So all I want to say is thank you, thank you, thank you. And keep subscribing and keep commenting. I see all the comments and I answer you guys as fast as I can. And I feel very emotional when I'm commenting back because I feel that I'm helping somebody. So on this note, thank you, be blessed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.